Hi guys, welcome to the first video in my series on my ABA journey. So basically, my name is Emma Boylan. I run a company called Outside the Box. We work with business owners who want to stand out, who want to make more money, who want to attract their ideal client. And we use our background in psychology, marketing, PR, social media to help them do that. So I thought would be a great add-on for me, and something I'm already doing with clients is really understanding their behavior a little bit more. So I work with hundreds of clients. I have worked with hundreds of clients who, I can give them the tools, I can tell them how to do things. But when it comes to actually doing it, their mindset can hold them back, or, things that have happened in the past, or, the behaviors they're not willing to do can hold them back from success. So I thought it was interesting to start with, and I really wanted to help people in this area. So I'm already doing it, and I'm already kind of changing behaviors and doing certain things from my knowledge of psychology. However, I wanted a more scientific approach, and I wanted to learn more and do more, hence why I am on my ABA journey. So I want to do a postgrad in applied behavior analysis. So applied behavior analysis, in dumbed down terms, I suppose, and dumbed down for me, maybe I'm completely saying this wrong, but it's changing someone's behavior for social good, let's say. So how do you, and in conditioning someone or something to change? But it's a scientific study of it, so it's based on research methodologies. So really, I'm going to talk you through, my transition in this. I started my business 9 years ago, and I always say I wish I had started recording what was happening from day one. So basically, here I am starting my own business. Here's the struggles I've had. Here's what I came up against. Here's why I've started my own business, for people who are in that same position. So right now I'm kind of in a transition. I'm adding on to what I'm doing. I'm doing something different, and I'm going to talk you through and take you through that journey. So today I'm going to talk about what made me know I had to change and do something different, a kind of calling, and then what I did about that. So how I got to where I am to get to ABA. So I didn't know straight away that I wanted to do ABA. I just knew that I was helping people in a specific way, but there was more I could do. Do you ever just get that feeling, that there's more out there for you? There's more you should be doing. And there's loads of people coming to you with this same problem that you're solving, but you feel like you could do better. You want to know more about it. Or, there's lots of signs, and I'm big into science and things like that. There's loads of signs to say this is what you should be doing. I've always loved psychology. When I was 18, I read a book on the psychology of shopping. Why did they put the milk in the back of the shop? Why did they play slow music so you walk slowly through? Why did they put the sweets at the front for the, whoever impulse buys? And I thought that was super, super interesting. So I then decided I would do my psychology and all that, and I meshed it with PR, marketing, social media, did a postgrad in that. But to this day, I'm still super interested in that, and philosophy and thoughts and the way people think and lots of different things. So I always think lifelong learning is super important, but I also knew this was my time to add to what I'm doing. I'm like writing some books at the minute, and I know that what I'm doing there would add to it. And I also want to create a framework that I can, work with people on, that says, here's how to get from point A to point Z, where you want to be. Here's how to reach your goals, and here's the steps you need to take. Now, it might be changed for each individual person. I mean, each step will be changed, but that will be my plan. So then I was like, right, how do I do this? And I'd actually applied for this applied behavior analysis postgrad when I first finished my psychology degree. I had a bit of a quarter life crisis. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I did pretty much the same things I'm doing now, and I'm going to tell you that I'm doing. But I didn't get in, thank God, because it wasn't meant to be at that time. And I went on and actually did acting. And it was one of the best things I've ever done. And I don't think I would have started my business unless I had done the things I'd done and not got into ABA then. So what I did when I wasn't 100% sure was I talked to as many people as I could about what they thought I should be doing. And I was thinking maybe a PhD, maybe a postgrad, maybe there was some course I could do. So I spoke to lecturers, I spoke to my family members, I spoke to people who had done ABA, I spoke to the lecturers in certain ABA colleges. I mailed famous people, I mailed everyone I could possibly in contact with, career guidance people. And all of that helped me so much. And it got me to the point where I realized it was a postgrad in applied behavior analysis that I wanted to do. So I was in touch with Coleraine University, again, where I did my psychology degree. And I was speaking to the lecturer there about the applied behavior analysis postgrad. And it seems exactly what I need, exactly what I want. And I went and bought, I have the books behind me here, I went and bought the syllabus so I could catch up on it. Now, unfortunately, it started in September of last year. It's now January, it's actually February, sorry, 2022. So I have to wait till September of this year to start, but that's fine, meant to be. So I contacted a couple of different organizations that I potentially can volunteer with. And I, again, started writing about it, researching it, doing any online courses I could do. I was doing a social psychology course, I think it was Harvard I'm doing it with. So really getting myself ready for September when I start studying. And what'll happen is it'll be one day a week, so Friday, every Friday for 2 years. So, and it'll be a mixture of learning in class and doing assignments outside of class, and then also placements and stuff like that. So I'll be probably doing it with clients. And really, I want to focus in. Now, applied behavior analysis would have been used for a lot with children with autism or learning difficulties, that type of thing. I'm going to be focusing my applied behavior analysis on entrepreneurship, on success, on mindset. Not even just entrepreneurs, if you're successful in any field, sports, whatever, and, what differentiates people who are successful and not, what mindset, how can you change your mindset? Is it something we can take you from not believing yourself at all to completely believing yourself, being completely successful? So that is my plan. And a lot of people have asked me, like, when are you starting your ABA? And they thought I was starting last year. So I just wanted to clear that up. It was actually, it's actually this year. So I had the calling, I knew something, I knew I needed to change and do something different. So I just talked to as many people as I could. Finally got the answer, light bulb moment. This is what I'm supposed to be doing for sure. One of the biggest things I would say is if you're thinking about changing your career, you're thinking about starting your own business, you're thinking about doing something different, ask people who have done it. Ask people in the same area, arena. Ask anybody you can for advice, and then trust your gut and do what you know you want to do. And to be honest, the more people tell you no about something or yes about something, the more you'll know what your gut is, because you know what way you want to go. Really, the biggest thing for me is knowing why I'm doing this. And it is because I believe in lifelong learning. I'm excited about learning because I actually want to do it. And again, I have that feeling. When I started my business 9 years ago, people said to me, like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? You're not worried, you're not scared. And it scared me more not to do it. And that's exactly how I feel about this ABA journey I'm about to go on, and learning more about it and applying it with my clients. It scares me more not to do it. So I want to make this change. I want to do something different. And I'm so excited about the journey. So as I'm learning things, as I'm going through, when I start my course and all that stuff as well, or any placements I do, I'm going to take you guys along in the journey on YouTube here. And I hope you'll be interested, and I hope you'll enjoy it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Any questions you guys have, please ask. And hopefully in a couple of years' time, we'll be looking back at this first video and saying, wow, that's where you were, and here's where you are. So that's the point of documenting it. Hope you're all having a great day. Thanks for listening.